Welcome everyone! So today's video is one that I've been requested so many times. It's another Habiba Talks video, and I'm going to be concentrating on talking about confidence, self-esteem and believing in yourself. I believe sometimes talking about these things you'll have to have experienced them, and a lot of people seem to think that I may not have low self-esteem and whatnot, but believe it or not, I really do suffer from low self-esteem and lack of believing in myself sometimes, and it really does bring me down sometimes, and I just feel sometimes I can feel at my lowest, just feeling really upset. This is really weird for me to talk about, and right now I might go all over the place because of that, because I've never spoken about it to anyone except for my closest friend. So I really do hope you can learn from this video, and you can probably bring to this video by putting in your comments down there, letting me know what your thoughts are on confidence and self-esteem, and when you're feeling low about yourself. Self-esteem and confidence are very wide and broad subjects to discuss, and I think most of it can be spoken about mainly on experience. I think I've always lacked confidence, definitely. I've always lacked confidence throughout my life, and only recently, when I've had to be around people all the time, have I gained that confidence that I've always lacked, and alhamdulillah, I'm really thankful for that. But even till now, I do have times where I just feel like I don't want to do anything, I don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to see anyone, and I just feel low about myself. And it's really difficult because there are false pretenses out there that girls who are popular and whatnot, they've got everything, blah blah blah. Really, we don't. All we have is people watching our videos and thinking they know our lives, but they really don't. That really upsets me sometimes because I'm starting to get really emotional. I've always stuttered. Whenever speaking to people in public, I'd always stutter. I'd always not be able to talk. I'd always be like, no. Like whenever I'm shopping with my sister, I'd always get her to go and ask the assistant for a price tag, or I've always been the one not wanting to get involved with anyone. And I think that's really obvious in uni, because I literally made 3 friends and I never went up to anyone and was like, you know what, hi. I've never ever gone up to anyone in public. I keep myself to myself, and I'm not a confident person. As it might seem weird for me to say this and quite ironic, but I'm really not confident. And when girls message me telling me that they really feel low about themselves, it really makes me think about myself as well. And that's why I'm making this video, to try and help you guys and let you see the kind of things that I put my mind into, on the mindsets I adopt to help myself overcome these trips, I would say. These kind of feelings of not being good enough, not being something that you want to be, and having a lack of something. I've always felt like there's things in myself right now, like for example my body, that I'm extremely unhappy about, and it really brings me down. And I think a lot of girls have that as well, and it's really hard because self-esteem is very individual, and everybody has a lack of it on something about them that other people may see not wrong at all. But at the end of the day, if that person thinks that that thing is wrong with them, it will be very hard to convince that person otherwise. I believe, first and foremost, to get yourself out of feeling so low and upset, is to stop comparing yourself to anyone else. And I think this is the biggest and the most important advice to give anyone. Do not compare yourself to other people. Once you start comparing yourself to other people, you begin to fall. That's like the beginning of a huge downfall, because at the end of the day, you're given one body, you're given one mind, you're given one hand, you're given, not one hand, 2 hands, but you're given one body. Like, this is the body you have for your entire life. you have to feel like this is something that you can work on. There's so many things you can work on. If you feel like there's something wrong with your body, you can work on it. Even though I should be saying that to myself, because I think my biggest low self-esteem comes from my body. And this is, as I said, this is really weird for me to say this on camera, because I'm literally telling you guys, I'm literally opening up to you guys and telling you guys things that I wouldn't tell anyone. I think I don't want to feel like I'm self-pitying myself. I don't want to feel like I'm... this feels so dramatic. I feel like I'm being really dramatic when I shouldn't be. But yeah, I feel my self-esteem, my low self-esteem is usually because of my body and low self-confidence. You seem to see other people and you feel like, I need to be like this person, but in reality, you're beautiful as you are. For example, there's something about me that if you see me without makeup, that means I really love you. Because when I'm without makeup, I feel like I'm Habiba, like Habiba, like the condensed Habiba, and like whoever sees that person, you mean a lot to me, or I feel like comfortable enough to show you myself without makeup, kind of thing. Does that even make any sense? I feel like I'm sitting here and self-pitying myself and being over dramatic. Please let me know if I am. I also I feel low about myself when I think I don't know enough as much as I think I do. We need to stop underestimating ourselves. We need to stop comparing ourselves to other people. We need to stop thinking that we're not good enough, because we really are, and we're so worth it. All of you, every one of you girls, every one of you guys, if you're a guy, you're worth it. You know, Allah made you perfect. Allah made you perfect. And that's something you need to remember, because every imperfection you have is beautiful. Every imperfection you have is beautiful. Every imperfection you have, someone else will be like, that's so beautiful, you know? And you need to try to accept it or change it. Two things. Either accept or change. And I think these are things that really bring me down as well. And I'm sure a lot of girls can relate. And I know I'm still in the middle of my journey, which is why I feel like I can talk about this subject with you guys, because I'm experiencing it myself, and it's something that I go through every single day. And it's some little things like this that people don't realise. That some people can be in such a low place, inside themselves, and you don't realise, and you can make assumptions, and this is why I really prefer to keep myself away from judging people, because you never know what is going on in someone's life. You never know what they went through the other day. You never know what they're going through every single second of their life. You never know what's going on through their mind. And I think to counteract, to help yourself to get rid of low self-esteem, is to believe in yourself. And this is like the hardest thing. Believe in yourself. If you don't like something, either accept it or change it. And most importantly, don't compare yourself to anyone else, because you're living for yourself. You need to love yourself. Loving yourself can be the hardest kind of love, but you need to learn to do it, because it's the most important love in your life. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really intense for me. Like, I think I was about to cry at one point. I actually feel like I feel really teary, and I'm not a crying person at all. I'm really not a crying person. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It might have been a bit short and I could have spoken about more things. Let me know what, as I said, I don't plan my videos, guys, so I just talk from my heart. And this is another one that I've just spoken from my heart. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and let me know your thoughts below. Let me know what more you'd like to see, and I'll see you in my next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.